right now. Like, I did everything for the day. I was gonna start on this character just to get her like off the island so that she can start building rest. Because I don't quite have like I used all my like little chests that really have a lot of those starting like honor leapstones and or like the basic leapstones, you know.
That's good though.
So I used all those. I can't use them on her anymore.
Helps with inventory clutter. You still have some inventory clutter there that you could clean up too.
Yeah, all this is just
Not just items, but battle items. Some of those chests you could just open.
yeah, but some of these are like
Nope, not
selection
those.
chests.
Not those ones, but yeah, like those.
Oh yeah.
And then the 8
Yeah, but see,
above.
even these are like selection chests, so I don't know which ones I
The
should
most
choose.
valuable thing is always potions.
Okay.
Or you could even split them up if that's actually how you feel. That too.
No.
But even if even if that was how you felt, you could split them up too. But see, like the 13, the 20, the 7, and the 8 that you have at the top too. It's just dead space for no reason. You missed one too, by the way.
Yeah, but even these, like, I don't know what to choose.
I can help
The
you.
40 right here.
Those two. Yep. Pull those
Oh
out
wait,
and pull the
sorry.
7. No, and pull the 40 out because those are random. I'm pretty sure. And the 65. See the 65 thing with the little battle item thing. Pull those out. 20. Wait, you have one more in there. I think it's either the 8, the 29, or the 26. One of those is your daily battle items that you get. In the middle, third row down. One of those. It's one of those chests. To the left. To the right. No. Next to the blues.
Next to the blues, these. Oh, here.
Nope, never mind. Maybe you don't have any more in there. I lied to you. So, take this. I would hit all the items that you're going to use, right? Go back to that. Let's say you play supports, you use stimulants, dark grenades, destruction grenades come up quite often. Actually, can I be real with you? This, use all on the red pots. All in the red pots, because the best value that you're going to get for that 40 chest, it's all red
These right
pots.
here.
No, red pots. Trust me. Oh,
These.
yeah, all on the red pots. Just for this specific chest. Like, this specific chest, that's the best value that you're going to get out of these, yes. The other ones, now you can pick.
Red
So,
pots here too.
no, because they're one. So this is where actually the red pots are
Oh,
the worst value, because it's only one.
yeah.
I would take the panaceas, a couple of those, just a couple, and then a couple of the sacred charms. And if you want, you can either do the rest of them blue pots, or you can do, yeah, it's basically all blue pots or stems. Stems are really high value too.
Stems. I have some stems already. I think so. I'll do blue pots because I use those a lot. I don't really use stems at all.
And here you would do things like dark grenades, corrosive grenades, whirlwinds. Is it starting to make more sense now?
Yeah.
You know what to open because you use them. Sleep grenades because you're in that range where I think sleeps are still relevant actually for some of the content.
Leap, you said.
Yeah,
I think
use
I
them in
have a bunch of
Brel.
sleep,
Okay, yep.
but I'll
Destructions.
just open them.
You also have
Well, I
destruction
have.
grenades. In this case,
I don't know what the hell to do for this.
yeah, I'd
Flares?
probably use flares. Honestly, the best value is the flags, but how often do you
I
use
don't
marching
really.
flags?
Yeah.
I would use all on destructions because you didn't open any destructions to the other one. And there you go, clutter cleaned up. See, and it's not like you're not going to use those. Now this
Yeah, these.
So this is again, I would favor pots always, but here's the thing: we just looked at your pots. You had 700 and something pots. This I might actually use on your offensive battle items. Go back to your storage because I think you were shortest on your offensive battle items. But also, you could do what I do: is I just actually split them up. I'll open 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these. But you have 610 of those, 632 of those. So maybe break both of those up in between those two. Actually, where are your pink chests?
What are pink chests?
The ones with stems and atrophines.
Uh,
How do you have 700 of those? You don't have any of those. Those have to be somewhere in your storage. They have to be somewhere. Those. See the buff battle chests?
my buff battle chests? Yeah.
There's no way you have 700 of the other ones and you don't have those somewhere.
I don't think they ever came with those in like in the package.
They do.
They,
They really do,
Maybe
though.
on one of my other alt characters.
Yeah, a character definitely has those somewhere. I love how you have the Esther weapon, too. I didn't even notice that.
Oh yeah, down here.
Um, but yeah, so you definitely find those because those are somewhere. But I would, yeah, I'd split the 65 up between the the 610 and the 632. So offensive and
I just do
util.
the. I'm just gonna do full buff, right? Because like I don't. If I
Ooh,
don't have them,
I don't know, man. That's Atrophines are very end game-ish, and stimulants are only for your fucking supports. It's up to you. You make the call, but I
too late. I did it. I did it. I did
I'm
it.
on board. I'm gonna be really sad if you find like 1,000 of those somewhere though.
I don't remember ever seeing
There
these.
has to be because they give you them in a relatively equal amount. So even if you only have 300 or 400 of them, you still have to have a bunch somewhere. But see how much space that just cleared up for you, and it's not,
Yeah.
and everything's gonna get use out of it. So it's yeah, you guaranteed have them somewhere. I just don't know where.
Yeah, they're not on this account. Hmm.
That's right. I forgot you're playing
Oh, they
multiple
are.
accounts. Are you still playing those other accounts, or are they all done?
No, no. So
Just trade skills now.
yeah. So right now, this one I'm gonna push next. So this one's going to 1540 next because he has the most bound materials just on him.
He could probably do it instantly.
Yeah, most likely because I've just been playing him. And he's the easiest like out of all the characters to have like a full build for in terms of like a 5x3 and gems. Because you only need 2 gems on him, and the 5x3 is relatively was
Cheap.
relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Because I already have it. So
Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Check your storage. Every time you swap a character, I'm gonna have you check your storage now because I know those are somewhere here. They gotta be somewhere. Check your pet.
oh yeah, my pet storage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but this is see. So I got 400 marvelous saved.
Okay. So that's the
So
easy
and
1540.
500. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna probably do that tonight and push him to 1540 so I can do automatons on him. And then these 2 characters. So right now I'm working on collecting gems for her. Once I get the gems for her, then I'll push her to 1540. But right now, like the gunslinger, no gems, it's kind of.
I respect that. You don't want to weigh down people. I really do respect that.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucking rough. Even I do Cali because it's like it's not that bad, but it's still kind of ass.
It
You
sucks
can
not
definitely
seeing big
feel it.
numbers. Like
Yeah,
seeing
for
no
sure.
damage
And
hurts.
being last on MVP is always the worst.
Check your pet.
So right now I only have
Only
2 level
two.
7.
Ooh.
What?
Well, wait a
Well,
minute. You could
three,
get.
three.
You could
So I have this
do.
one right here, and then almost 4.
Can I?
I'm getting closer.
You should go for some fives. Because you could get her into that content faster and still go for sevens eventually. But I'm just saying, like, you fives are more than enough for a automaton.
Okay. Then yeah, I might just buy the 5s then.
Okay, that's fine too.
I already have I mean, honestly, I could probably set her up right now with what I
With what
have.
you have, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just enough to get their content because you only need your main skills. It's not you're not doing a raid, right? So
Yeah,
it's not the end of the world. But before you do that, let's go ahead and swap around to some other characters. Let's talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
what kind of goals do you want to set? I know that we were doing this. I wish we could have just replicated that conversation we had the other day.
Yeah. I mean, right now I don't really have like I'm not in a rush to get to 1600 like to where you guys are right now because I know I'm still pretty far behind, so I have that leisure. Sorry, excuse me. I have that leisure
No,
of
it's
just
okay.
being um a bit more like relaxed, and I can save a lot more on all my characters. Like right now on these 2 characters, like I don't feel rushed to go and like, I'm gonna do a con on them. Obviously, I'm gonna get them their full sets, but I don't feel like in a rush to do all that, because I'm not gonna own them yet. I'm gonna take the time that I'm doing all this to build all my bound radiance, to build all my bound materials and leap stones and all that stuff to push naturally to 1600, and then
If I
so
remember
also
correctly, you said you took a break to go on RuneScape for a bit too. So this is
yeah.
progression without even. I wanted you to talk about that playtime thing that we talked about last time. So this is
Oh
your
yeah.
progression absent even really playing the game too.
Yeah, so I played this game for like 450 hours before I left, or like yeah, like 450 hours before I left. Um, and I think I only really had what was like, I mean, we could look back. We have video recording of it.
Mm-hmm. I'll check
Um,
out. Pull it up right now.
I think it's like 1540, and the rest are 1490s. And I don't even think this one was built yet. No, I think I had one 1540 and the rest were 1415s. And in 100 hours versus those 400 hours, I was able to push pretty much all my characters up by
And then make
100 eye levels on average, just using the evolved method, the rest bonus. Because I feel like I was depleting my characters a lot too. Doing what I was doing before, where I was playing hella hours, just like nonstop, and I didn't have it. I wasn't playing on rest bonus, so I was getting less, really, in the long run. Where now I'm only playing like every week. I might play 2 days out of the entire week, and I feel like I'm progressing way more than I was before. I mean, it's like
I
you
remember
see
you
it.
saying something like you had 400 hours when we met, and then you put on only you had like 600 now or something like that. Like you only put like another 100 hours or something, and you got more progression in that 200 hours than you did in the other four or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm paraphrasing
Like
hard, but
well, because I played the game for a year when the game came out, but that was before. That was like when Argos was like end game. You know, that was like they didn't even have Belshazzar out yet. None of that. They didn't even have. I think Clown was just releasing when I quit. Um,
fuck, I don't know which video is your Guru video. Were you in the combination? Like, did we do two
I
and
was
one
like,
or something?
I was like at the very beginning. Yeah, mine was really short because I already knew what my goals were. My goals at it was the one where everybody was talking about you because you told me to make a bunch of accounts, a bunch of alt accounts, um, like a bunch of alt Steam accounts, not just alt fucking like accounts, but like alt Steam accounts, and then funnel all the gold because it was during the time there was that first event where you just got a free 1415, and it was during the time there was that Makoko the Lucky Makoko event where you could remember that the lucky you get like gold for like
Mm-hmm.
picking up the Lucky Makokos,
I do.
and I abused the shit out of that. I got 100K on one of my on one of my alt characters. Like I think from that alone is what really helped push all my characters was you telling me to because like a lot of people thought it was a lot, but for me it wasn't really that bad because it was just one character per account on like 5, 6 accounts. On each of those accounts, I can do all the events you're logged daily on. So I was making a shit ton of gold. So I think I raked in like 300,000 gold or so, which really helped push the account like super hard. And I haven't logged into those accounts since I started playing again after I took that break. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of burnt me out, but it was more so because RuneScape, the Twisted Leagues came out, so I was just fucking grinding out that.
So less burnt out and more motivated to play something else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel that that's kind of why I've
Um,
been playing the finals. It's not that I'm
and
burnt out necessarily. It's that I'm having a lot of fun playing something else.
yeah, and I thought my PC got ratted, so I fucking hard reset my PC and I lost all my Steam accounts.
What's
So
that mean?
other than my main like remote access Trojan, like I thought I had a virus, so I just factory reset my computer.
Okay.
I was fine. I just get paranoid. Um, so I lost all my Steam accounts, but that's fine because I already got all the gold off those accounts. I don't plan on ever doing that honestly. Again, because now I'm like making gold on each of these accounts, like enough gold to suffice at this point, And I haven't even learned the raids yet. That's another thing. I I'm literally making a bunch of gold, and I don't
I
even
got you
raid
right
yet.
here.
Like I do Volton. That's it.
I
You
got you
know.
right here. I got you. Check this
I
out.
do Volton and Vicus and some clown, but like I don't do Brawl, I don't do Triangle, I don't do Akon yet. Like I haven't learned them, and I'm still making plenty gold. So when I start doing those raids, I'm gonna be making even more gold.
Here, Pete. You had a 1560, a 1490, a 1455, a 1445, and I think another 1445.
Yeah, so like I was, and another thing too, every single one of those accounts was bricked. Like they had nothing on them. Every single one of those accounts didn't have a 5x3. They didn't have none of those accounts had their ancient sets. So I got all my ancient sets. I got all my all these accounts are actually playable now. Besides minus gems on two of the accounts, but every single account has a 5x3. Um, and so pretty much four of these accounts are operational besides eye level. So it's just eye level that I need to slowly push up, which I'm not in a rush, I'm not going too far too. I'm parking these two accounts are probably gonna be parked at like 1540. These two accounts, I think I probably will get up to 1580 just because I like the playstyle and I'm comfortable with them. I enjoy my main is Shadow Hunter, so it'll be easy to just gear swap and stuff. I was thinking about swapping to perfect suppression build on this because it's so broken, and just giving her my demonic impulse set to this account. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see. Once I get this account up to 1580.
It's not a bad decision. I do the hand-me-down method often, actually, where I give the
Right. I
jewelry
mean,
to
it
another
might as well.
character.
Might as well. Got it. And I don't want
You
to
don't
spend
get the
it
value for
again.
it sometimes, too. Like, when you go to
Yeah.
resell it, you just don't get what you got.
So and then so for Mochi Woman, I like was gonna. I think I'm just gonna play the storyline with her a bit, just because like I do enjoy the storyline and it's roster XP. So I'll probably play the storyline for a bit. Just because I don't have all those like leaps and stuff, so I'll just naturally try and farm a little bit. Maybe see what I can do like in terms of like using gold to get her up a bit, just because it's probably not too expensive. Um,
Get knowledge transfers, too.
yeah, knowledge transfer as well. If I'm gonna, yeah. So, um, but really, I'm probably not gonna focus too hard on her because there's still a lot of like right now I'm in a state where I'm just farming, kind of like building materials. So
It's a good time
I
to do your horizontal. I don't know
I
if
want
that's
to
what
do
you were
what?
going to
Yeah,
say. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on my horizontal because
I
I'm
love that you
getting.
say that. You're like the only new player that understands that it's one, it's fun sometimes when you're first
Yeah,
doing
I
it,
enjoy
but
it.
two, it's so
I
needed.
enjoy it. Yeah. So right, I'll probably work on getting my next goal for masterpieces is pushing to get this next chest, which is at
Can I be real
52.
with you? Looking at your horizontal, the most valuable thing to you right now is to get your adventure tombs to 70%. It'll help
Oh
all
yeah,
of your other horizontal. I promise.
yeah. I need to work on this. I have one, two, three, four,
The more 70%
five.
you get, the more it'll help. And 70% is like a guarantee in all of them because all you got to do is the hidden stories, the two bosses. You don't
Yeah,
have to do all the collectibles and shit. Although
yeah.
some
So
of the collectibles, honestly, you can buy so fucking cheap now. Like if you looked at the Prid Home ones, you could probably
oh
complete
yeah,
that.
that's how like I cheese some of these. That's how I cheese this one. See, even the and this is Punica. These weren't even expensive
They're
at
probably
all.
like 1 gold each.
Yeah, because I wanted this greater skill point potion. So I was like, how do I get 80? I was close. I was like, yeah, I'll just buy it. Fuck it.
They're going
It's
to
worth
give you
it.
rapport too. That's why the 70-80% is so crucial, is because it's going to give you rapport items that can go be used on an character. Then you can go back and get the
Yeah.
rapport, gives you more items to go back and do this. Then you'll get the
Well, these
masterpiece, which will
too.
give you this. And it's a lot of
These
back and
give you
forth.
like a bunch of like a lot of people take these for granted, but all these courage points and stuff, like when you're going for reputation or like when you're going for rapport on certain characters, it makes it so easy to just like have like what you need.
It does.
You don't have to like go get like specific pieces to wear, just having the charisma level or whatever. So you could just continue to push whatever rapport you need.
Do you have
Cuz
all
like
your
I'm
giant hearts? Yeah, right.
almost I'm almost
Okay,
there.
that's a massive priority too.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've been working on is trying to get the
Yeah,
last
you
of
have
my
11 of
giant heart.
15.
So
That's
the
huge. That was like the
last
first thing
ones.
I actually did.
So this one, I need literally. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's just go do her right now. I literally need like a couple of days of. I think I still have one relic rapport item, so I need a couple of days of just playing music, and then I give her the relic rapport item, and I'm done with Sasha. I get the giant heart from her, so she's almost done.
See, and this is
Um,
the big disadvantage that I think new players have compared to us, is that back in the day we were able to do this in a more natural way because we were just playing the game. We didn't have enough to do at the beginning of the game, so we were doing this shit daily.
yeah,
Now to tell a player to
you
go
have
do this
so
shit
much
daily,
to do.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just it would be insane.
And
This is where I
really,
agree that
there's
the game
no.
needs some adjustment still.
It's not like I do it because I like collecting, but if you really think about it, there's not like a huge crazy award that's like, oh my god, you need this to be competitive at a high level. You know?
Just the wealth room.
It,
That's it. If you get
yeah,
that
just the wealth
legendary
room.
wealth, you're pretty much all set. And skill points. Skill points are kind of massive.
Yeah,
But see, there's thresholds. It's just like the spec thing. There's thresholds. It's like first you go for that 1600 spec, bam, you got it. Then you go for that 1700. Then you go for the 1800. You don't just go straight for the 1800 out the gate unless you have gold like that. But over time, like you know what I mean, as the content progresses, now you should probably try to go for the max that you can get. But back in the day, like even skill points is the same concept. You go for those thresholds. So like you get enough so your character can have all level 10s, right? Have level 10s where it needs it. And then you get enough skill points so you can get 12s where you want the 12s. And then eventually you go for your max skill points so you can have all those extra little tripods that you want on like movement skills and stuff. I haven't done that in forever. Only use
I,
one and then use your report thing.
yeah. So, well, I gotta get it first. So, it's it's a 7280, and I think was it Northburn?
You might be able to
I
buy
think
that.
it was Udia. No, it was one of these where I didn't even. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think this one would be fun because there's not much in the area, so this takes up actually a lot.
Let me ask you a question though. Do you have rapport items that aren't relic? Like, could you go to
Yeah.
Udia right now
Oh,
and max out a rapport? No, you don't. Never mind.
no.
Never mind.
I'm.
Wait, go back to
Yeah.
your inventory. I thought I saw chests and stuff like that.
Oh, every time I get rapport items, I use them instantly.
Okay, so maybe I
Like I have a
missaw.
lot of I have a lot of characters got a lot of rapport.
Okay.
Not much though. I really need to start prioritizing going to these ancient these merchants, these wandering
Yeah,
merchants,
it's a
and buying
fast
these
way to get it.
purples.
If you have
Because these
silver income,
even
yeah.
yeah, because even these
No, just
purples
buy the
aren't bad.
legends. Don't. I know, but don't do that to yourself. Just buy the legendary ones. You'll be okay. You do it if you want to, but I promise you that'll get
Yeah,
old
it's probably
fast.
not that deep.
It'll just get old
Let's see
fast.
what else. Yeah, I think beauty will probably be the cheapest and easiest.
Well, I was thinking because I know that the rapport on Udia is like dirt cheap, so you should use max roll and use the rapport calculator for this because it's
Oh yeah, because
just
they're lower level. Yeah, so you can get them done quick.
yep, and then you'll get that 80%
True.
right off the bat. Although 3 gold's kind of expensive, though. That's crazy. But I guess because nobody's probably farming them anymore.
That is true. I mean, it's. I mean, we got it.
No, I know. I'm just thinking for it to be at that price, that means we broke the bulk, which means that theirs
Oh yeah.
actually might start going up in price soon.
Uh, oh, see, like
21.
some are like more and some are less. And I think it's the drop rate of these. I don't know if the drop rate's different for these items or the
What the
monster you
bots
kill
can
them.
farm more.
Yeah, exactly. The maybe what the bots are farming at the time. See how much these are. Yeah, $3 for the green one, and you only need
I
7 of
don't know
those.
if you're gonna get 80 off these, but it's definitely worth a try. I think you are gonna need one of the rapports, but you also have a dungeon
Which is
that
fun.
doesn't have the normal completed yet.
Wait, does doing the normal
Yeah,
also
you have
get
to do
you?
both. You have to do both.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did not know that.
it kind of sucks too, because like that means that like the you're gonna be doing some tedious ass shit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that one rapport would probably throw you over the threshold. That's why I said it. Like if you
Well,
could
let's
get
see
one
what
of them.
let's see what this gets me real quick, and then hopefully it's. I need one of these codes. This is gonna be where it gets expensive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's wait up. Let's wait up before we start spending a bunch. Let's see what this gets us.
I think you'll get like 75 off what you got right there. No, maybe not. But yeah, I think like 75. Because each one of those is going to give you 1%. Watch the bar. See it? Or 0.1%, I should have said. Yeah, so 75 and some change. That's what I mean. So even if you got the rest of those, I don't think that'll actually cover it. Try that last item, though. The one that's all the way at the end. Yeah,
Oh, the
see how much that
Nomad
is.
Dream.
Because you might only need one. You also have a mob that you haven't killed in that area, too.
That is true. Do I have any other things?
Just a
Rapport
report.
would probably be the only way. Yeah.
I'd buy that for 98 gold. It's cheaper than the blue. It's crazy. And hopefully you only need one.
Oh, I only need one.
Grab that too. Yeah, if you only need one.
Wait. I also need to do one of the cooking things as well. And I'm pretty sure cooking is super easy.
In Udia, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just run around and collect stuff.
Oh wow.
Ooh, whoa, stop. I lied.
What the
Don't
fuck?
do it. That's what I mean. I think
That's
because nobody's in those areas farming, even the bots aren't there anymore. They're like Punica. I don't think that I'm pretty sure we're gonna come to a point where those are actually gonna run out of circulation. Like they're gonna be non-saturated.
that rose me up 3%. Wait, maybe it might be worth it to buy
No,
these last two
not for
because it's
that
like.
price. Stop it.
But I'll get there though. I'll get there with those two
And
though.
you will pay it back, but boy, is that gonna hurt my soul. I'm not gonna lie. Here's why. Here's why. Because you can go to that area right now, kill that one mob that you're missing on your checklist in the monsters, and do that dungeon, and I'll bet that's 80%.
Yeah, hold on. What is the max roll real quick? Go check out what this monster's called, where she's located.
That's just my
We'll be back,
opinion.
Sasha. We'll be
That's
back,
all I'm saying.
Sasha.
Like I'm not trying to
No, I mean you're not wrong. Wait, you know what I will do? No, because I
999
gotta
is a
buy.
lot.
I probably have to buy 4 of them.
Of the other one, yeah, it'll also be 1,000 gold. So
Mm,
that's 2k gold that
mm,
you're gonna need right there. That's what I mean. It's in the grand scheme, it doesn't fucking
mm.
matter. It's a drop in the bucket.
Oh, Yudia is tiny though, so I'll
Yeah,
be
that's
able
what
to
I'm
find
saying.
these monsters pretty easy.
It's one
Wait,
monster. You only need one. Or 3. I lied.
no. That's East of Terra. That's East
Yeah,
of
you need
Terra.
one monster.
Lonely Mariah Clay Soldier. Let's see where you are. What is it? Number 13 on the
And
list.
see, this is kind of what I mean, though, too. Like, I wish. So, even in the beginning of the game, I actually kicked a lot of kids' ass on this Adventure Tomb thing. Because I did. And collectibles at the very beginning. Like, I had all my shit done, like, the first 2 months into the game. Why? I had a lot of characters, so I had a lot of characters with a lot of Bifrost. But then, in addition to that, I understood that this system right here, that if I went and did this character's rapport, that it would boost this to this threshold, then I could use these rapport items to go boost another one to another threshold, then come back and finish it, then go back somewhere else and finish it, then go do my master. You see where I'm going? These
Yeah.
systems, the collectible system, is very entwined with each other. Like, very entwined with each other, that they give you, like, it's the same thing that I actually do with my eye level progression. I'll put as little into something that I can to get as much out of it as I can, then go do it again somewhere else, and then eventually circle back to the harder stuff. It's just like RuneScape, right? Like, you don't just go for a 99 right away. You go for, well, at least the way I used to do it is I would
You
go
have
for all
yeah, you have
40s. I'd go for
yeah,
50s.
exactly.
Then I'd go for 60s. And then once I
Spread
got
the
to the
love out.
60 up range, that's where I started saying, okay, now I'm going to spend about a month grinding this skill. It's that
Yeah,
same
gotcha.
concept. You cover the baseline first, or the bottom half, because it's easy to put your time. It's cheaper to put your time into it, right? It's more cost effective, and then those will actually give you materials that will make the other grinds easier.
Yep.
It's that concept. It's like, why do people go for gold gloves in RuneScape? It's not that it's necessarily needed, but it makes getting your smithing XP that much easier. Or crafting XP? Was it crafting XP? I don't even remember anymore. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like, you went and got those small little XP boosts because in the grand scheme, at the end game stage, it makes it even easier.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's what I mean.
It
Like, a lot of kids that don't, like, never mid-maxed in RuneScape are the same kids that just don't understand mid-maxing in this game because they don't get what mid-maxing really means. You're minimizing what you're putting in to get the maximum out of it.
yeah. Playing efficiently. It
This
well, because like
dungeon
RuneScape is now
sucks, and you
efficiency
need
state.
normal also. But
Well, no. This is. I have both of these done, but this is where the monster is, so I can just go and kill the monster and then leave.
wait, slow down. Are you sure this is the right one? Stop for a second. Go back to
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah,
just to
yeah.
make sure before you go in. And I wish it was that
Uh,
quick. This is a whole dungeon. You're not just gonna go
this
in there
is
and kill it.
the Lonely Mariah Clay Soldier number 13 on or number 14 on the list.
Oh, that's not the dungeon. That's not the normal dungeon. Then go down one.
Yeah. No, I have to go do Sapphire Cave, but
Oh, okay. Yep.
I need to go in here real quick, kill the monster,
And
and
then
then not.
F2 out. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you. Okay, I misinterpreted. So it doesn't matter hard or normal. I apologize.
yeah. I just need to go kill the unique monster in here. But you know what's the worst part is like I have to run through a majority of this fucking shit just to get to just to get to this fucking monster, because he is all the way
At the end,
right here.
hover your
Why didn't
mouse
I kill
over
him
it.
when I? Why didn't I kill him when I fucking
I see it.
when
Yeah.
I got that Makoko seed? I should just.
I mean, you're gonna be pissed if Max rolls wrong, and that's not actually what his character is
And
because
that.
it's done that to me. I'm hoping not. I'm sorry for putting that out into the world.
I'm.
Do you
Tr-
wait? Before, hold up. So we can wrap this up. Do you have any questions though, like for your roster? Because you actually seem like you're good to go too. Like, you know what you're doing.
I know, like really right now, it's just showing the progress I've made with your methods, and other than that, like I kind of know what path I'm going down. Like, I'm not really close to pushing to 1600 or 1620, like at all. So I'm not really rushed right now. I'm kind of in that phase you were at like months ago when were like spreading the love to all your 1580s before you pushed to 1600. So right now I'm trying to just like get as many 1580s as possible, as many 1540s as possible. Get everybody to Automaton so they're at least pushing in the maximum amount of Marvelous so that I can keep funneling to that next character that needs to get to 1580.
You get it so well. Increase your bottom line so you can have a better top line later.
Yeah, and then as you're increasing all those characters, you're gaining bound material. So it's like a win-win.
It is. I love how well you get it, actually. So, TLDR, and I'm kind of loaded question. Does the evolve method help you? Did it help you?
Oh yeah,
And in what
yeah.
ways? You're
It's just
stroking my
it.
ego at the moment.
I like playing. I like playing the game more efficiently, right? So I always look for the most. Or I like playing video games, especially MMOs, because of RuneScape, the most efficient way possible. If there's a skilling method in RuneScape that's more click intensive but gives you more XP, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've always done,
In
and
RuneScape,
because I
do you
just
prefer cheaper methods also, or are you willing to spend
yes,
gold sometimes?
you're always trying to be like fruit. Like you can spend gold. That's not the issue. Isn't spending if the gold will save you time to get you to a place faster in the long run.
Same
That's gonna
concept,
make you
right?
more gold.
Same
Yes,
concept. If it'll
same
save me
concept.
an
Exactly.
hour, and in that hour I can go do Dagonoffs and make that gold
Yes,
back, then
yes.
why do I care?
If doing 99 range takes 100 mil, but it only takes 5 hours, and it's gonna make me hit more, where I'm gonna get more points in a raid where I can pull a Tebow. That's 1.9 bill or 1.6 bill. It's just better in the long run.
Agreed. That's why this game
For
needs a loot
money
table
wise, yeah, because they
or a
can't
better
see
loot
it. They
table.
can't. You can't like you don't visibly see that, right? Whereas like, yeah, okay, you get to a con and you. I mean, for me at least, you only get like what 10K for hard mode a
Yeah,
con. Like
plus the
that's
mats. But and it's bland because what you said the other day,
yeah,
if you're going for Sidero, that's what the score is
right,
in this
right.
game, and it's entirely RNG, and it's in every single raid. They
If
should
they added
decrease.
more mini sidereals or like items that are worth like 20, 30K that are rare, but like you don't get them all the time, kind of like a sidereal, so there's more on the drop table, so you feel like there's more dopamine when you get those drops.
It was
It
what
would
we
feel
talked about
better.
last time too, though. It's not even just that too. It's that in RuneScape, you can do some stupid tedious task and it always breaks even. It gives you
Yeah.
enough value, even if you're just getting garbage mats or garbage stuff from it. It gives you enough to make it still kind of worth your time, even if you get nothing. So then when you do finally get something, it's a profit.
Well, also in RuneScape, what I love about RuneScape the most too is like, that's why I always go back to it. There's no time gate, right? So like
True.
you can do whatever you want whenever you want and always be progressing. I love linear progression. I've always loved it. Like it's just the way I like that's why RuneScape is just one of my favorite games. So, like that's the one thing if I was going to change about this game, it'd be like less time gating. Like more content that you can do always that yeah, maybe it's not going to give you the most amount of shit, but you're constantly gaining something. And
Yep.
no, not chaos, not unrested fucking chaos gates where or like unored chaos gates cuz or chaos dungeons cuz that's just ass. Like no,
Yeah, like
like
I
you
don't even
barely get
think
anything from that.
it's funny that you said Chaos Gate, right? I agree with I know that's not what you meant to say, but actually you saying that made me think about something like the Chaos Gate factor. I wish that they didn't remove the Chaos Gates and change ghost ships and all that. If anything, they should have just added another system where we can get more materials again, and then up the
Yes,
materials that
yes.
we could get from that. And that's where this game is
Yeah.
failing fundamentally. And that's why it's funny. Like these kids complain about the game, but they don't actually know what's wrong with the game because their brains don't operate like that. But what is actually wrong with the game is that concept, is the diversity of income. We don't have a diverse
Yeah.
income.
Yeah, no, no, and another thing too is like when that kid asks you, what like, and he's a high level, he had 1600. What do I do for gold? That's a big thing because when you go and watch people's videos, when you say what do you do for gold, it's always the same answers. There really isn't much you can do for gold besides these like five things, and that's like jewelry, your chaos dungeons, your guardian raids, and your actual raids. Like there's no little like minuscule like tiny little thing that you can constantly farm for like little bits of gold here and there. Like there's no way to make gold other than just doing the things that are time gated.
No,
And then
even
eventually
trade
you won't
skills
be
are
able to do
time
anything.
gated. You get
Right.
10k
Yeah.
energy per X days. Every
Yeah.
aspect in this game limits you.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I understand, right? Because they're fighting for like dev time and stuff. But like when the game is as challenging
Yeah, but
as it is
RuneScape doesn't
to
fight for
hone,
dev time.
right, right. Well, I'm just saying when the game is as challenging it is to hone as it is to hone, like characters up, and also like afford fions and different things for your characters to make builds and stuff like that. I feel like it it can give a little bit more than it's giving right now.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Considering the
In terms of
limitation,
having a consistent something that's consistent, right? That's not time gated. Something I could do whenever I want. I could just hop on and do it real quick and actually feel like I'm earning something.
well, I think that was their goal with Infinite Chaos, but the bots took advantage of it. I really do. I think that like I think a good portion of their goal. That's what bothers me too. Is these kids call out things in the game for being a problem, but no, the systems were actually their original systems were so good. The person who wants to grind 10 million hours can grind 10 million hours to get ahead of everybody else. With the infinite chaos thing, but then
They just
bots
made
made
everything
it.
so expensive too, like in those shops that you have to buy stuff with for like.
But you used to be able to trade it, and that's what you were supposed to do. Is you
Oh,
would
were
sell
you
it.
really?
Yeah, but then
You could
bots
sell it?
ruined it. Yeah, then bots ruined it. The
Oh, I
whole
didn't know
thing,
that.
the thing back in the day would be is that you would do it, you'd sell it, you'd trade it, you'd buy the bounds off the Mari shop. But the bots completely destroyed that, and that's why they made it untradeable materials, and that's what took
Holy
all the value
shit,
from
it's
it.
been so long. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, dude.
the
If it was
game
still
wasn't
like
the
that, if
issue.
the Infinite Chaos was still like that, where you could buy those Harmony
I
shard
wouldn't have made
pouches
as
and
many
sell them.
characters as I made.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
You wouldn't have a reason to make as many characters as I made.
Right, because you could just unlimited farm on one account and be fine.
As a matter of fact, actually, what you just said is so funny because it would actually make playing one character logical or plausible. Not logical,
And
but
that's another
plausible.
thing, right? Because it's all about money at the end of the day, right? You have FOMO to play these new accounts. You want to play a new account, and the smart person will delete the account and just make a new one with a Hyper Express or
Character.
whatever,
But yeah.
or character, or
You
yeah,
keep fucking
character.
my brain up, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry.
No, no, no,
But the
not
smart
there.
person will delete the character,
You
right?
deserve that.
But a majority of people will just buy the character pass. You know, they'll just buy the character pass and they'll create the new character. They'll spend the $10.
It's worth it.
And
You saw me do that in one video.
no, I know, but that's why they have. I feel like that's why they have these certain things in place. The way the game is, right? Which the game is still a great game. I'm playing it right now. I think the game is amazing. I'm just saying these little things, having something that's more consistent, right, would make me
No, I
definitely
agree.
spend more hours in the game.
I'm with you. If I had something like lizard men that I could go and kill with the chance of getting a warhammer, I'd do it.
Right? Yeah, yeah,
Undoubtedly.
like little stuff.
And the thing is, they don't even need to make new systems. They just need to take a look at the drop table of a lot of the bosses already in the world. They could go back
Right.
to some of these world bosses, right? Like the ones in Udia and stuff, that salt mine guy, the ogre, and all they got to do is adjust his loot table. That's it. Like, it's not complicated. They adjust the loot table, they give him some sort of special. Instead of Esther weapons was a dumb decision to make and a dumb direction to take. What they should have done
Oh yeah.
is they should have made it so that each of those types of bosses or world bosses can drop pieces of it and you can put it together like fucking Exodia, or something to that effect. Or like, let's say, like the set bonuses with elixirs. You go kill that ogre and he gives you a chest plate or something that gives you reduced damage or something, right? Like, do you see where I'm going with this? Like, it's the
Yeah.
lack of creativity thing that it comes back to again. It's like they have games that they should have stole this information from and they didn't. Is this where the guy is supposed to be?
Unless I'm
Just kill everything. Is it on the
oh,
right
no,
side?
he's down here.
Yeah, on the right.
He's down here.
But yeah,
Well,
I actually, I'm going to end this, but I actually fundamentally, I really 100%, 1,000,000%, Brazilian percent agree with you. They need a little bit more of a diverse pool of rewards that they can give us. And they don't have to delete shit. They just need to look at what they already have.
yeah, yeah. And I think they were already talking about, adding certain solo content as well, which I think is great, right? Having more solo content that you can do. I got it. I got the
80%
80%.
just from that.
Yes.
See what I mean? You happy you didn't spend 2K?
Yeah. Yes. Get me the fuck out of here. I don't even have to go do the other dungeon.
Nope. No, that's it. You just go right back to fucking. You should have set a Bifrost up better, but yeah, you go back to what's her name now.
This is a low-paying slave.
Do you have
I
your
can't
key
do
yet
that.
from roster level? Did you get your other key?
Yeah. You should have 4 keys. Oh wait, no, 5. You get 5.
Yeah, but that one's from the adventure tomb, so it's gonna take a little while. You
Oh,
need
that's from getting the
Ignia
Ignia
tokens. Yeah, it's like 8 of them or something like that too.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. That one I'm kind of dreading. I'm not gonna lie, because rapport is a big one in that. That's what I mean. That's what holds you up, right? Everything else is easy. Rapport is the real time gate.
I will say that rapport is so much easier than it ever has been.
Oh yeah, with all the free shit they've been giving us too. Every week you get 2 legendary rapport items. It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, not to mention that there's actually, I could be BSing this, but I'm pretty sure Rowan, I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of things that they've released content wise that you can buy rapport from. So like a con you can buy, I think, if you do enough of
Oh
cons, you
yes,
can buy, yeah, enough
I
clowns,
didn't
you
even
can
think
buy enough
about that.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the heck? I think I I'm pretty sure Brelshaza has a relic one as
It
well
does.
that I could
Yep.
went and bought right now.
That's
Oh
okay.
Lord.
This helps you for the future. But yeah, you are right. You could have probably just bought that.
Yeah. All right. Well, here you go. Give me my Giant's heart. Wait. What? Didn't I have 5K?
No, but that might not have been a 10K. That you did have 5K. That might not have been a 10K relic.
Oh my fucking
Go
god,
to
dude!
give gift real quick.
I'm about to spaz
I
out.
think they're
I'm about to
supposed to be all
spaz out.
10K though. Scroll down real quick. Find that same one that you just had.
It was the crown. It was the crown.
Yeah, it's 5K. It's the only
Oh my god,
5K. It's
I'm about to
actually the only one.
spaz out. Oh no.
I want to laugh, but I do
Uh,
feel bad. I'm not gonna lie.
well, looks like we're not getting our Giant's heart today. Looks like you're getting this.
Oof,
You're
though.
getting this, and you're getting a little bit of this. Got a serenader a little bit.
My buddy used to call it shaking your ass for them.
Yeah, gotta wiggle a little for the next couple of days. I mean, it's okay. Wait, I might be able to go buy.
It's funny because I really did know that there was one. I didn't realize that was the only one that was 5K.
Yeah, well, no, I can't do it anymore because now if I get another relic,
Show
I
over
won't be able to
cap.
give it to her.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you actually will because she goes beyond that. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh.
You can if you want to, but I
Well,
would.
unless I want to sleep with her, right? Because like obviously I'm a Coomer, right?
I mean, eventually you're gonna get there.
I
Yeah.
want to get Sasha in the bed, obviously. Like that's just common sense.
All right, so use that triport. It's that one, and then the
Uh,
sword just north of it.
yeah, I don't know what the little shops are called for the. I think it's called Legion Item Exchange,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know where they are in here. Up here?